"Stop it, Ade. You are hurting me," Kemi said as she tries to stop her older brother. But Ade did not listen. He continued and Kemi began to cry. Little Kemi and her older brother Ade had always known that their parents loved them. But what bothers them was the fact that their parents never really had time for them. It was always their nanny watching over them. Sometimes they would go on a business trip over the weekend and come back with lots of gifts for Kemi and her brother Ade. Their nanny, who was always kind to them, was their only friend. She does their homework, makes sure they study and takes them out to get their favorite ice cream and popcorn sometimes. Whenever their nanny was busy or resting, Kemi and Ade would sometimes play games together or watch a cartoon. One day, their parents went out for a 2-day business trip. The kids wanted to go play with their nanny. They knocked on the nanny's door, but there was no response. So the kids opened the door and saw that she was fast asleep. They were about to leave when they saw her laptop was on. What was playing in front of them was something they had never seen. They went closer to the laptop. They saw older people than them doing things to themselves. Ade pointed to the TV and said to Kemi, "Look at these people. They are not wearing any clothes and they are playing. They look happy too." Kemi, who was also seeing this for the first time, replied, saying, "Yes, Ade. Let's wake Auntie Bella up so we can play like that with her." They went to their nanny's bed and with joint effort they tried to wake her up. When she woke up, she was shocked to see the kids on her bed, and at the same time she saw her laptop was still on. She quickly turned her laptop off and took the kids to their room. While going to their rooms, Ade asked their nanny about what they saw on the laptop. She shunned them, telling them not to ever mention what they saw, that is not for children. The day their parents returned, they came back with gifts as usual. The kids were excited to see their parents and they loved everything their parents got for them. The next day was a public holiday and the kids were not going to school. They read their books as usual and resumed watching a cartoon. They felt bored of the cartoon and wanted to play with their parents, but they got the same excuse. Mom was busy on her phone with online meetings, while Dad kept his focus on his laptop. They retired back to their playhouse not knowing what to do. Suddenly, an idea came to Ade's mind. "Kemi, let's play the game we saw on Auntie Bella's laptop." Kemi agreed. It was Kemi who first touched Ade, the way she had seen it on their nanny's laptop. Ade started to laugh. He said, "It is tickling me, Kemi," and they were both laughing. Ade also moved closer to Kemi, his little sister, and started to touch her the way he saw it on their nanny's laptop. Kemi screamed when his hand went down there. "Stop it, Ade, you are hurting me," she said as she tries to stop her older brother. But Ade didn't listen. He continued and Kemi began to cry. Their parents heard their cry, but instead of them to check what is wrong with the children, they called for their nanny to go check on them. When the nanny arrived at the scene, she also screamed and quickly separated the both of them. She called out for their parents and that is when they both rushed in. The nanny explained what she saw and their parents felt like the ground had just opened. They scolded both the kids and took Kemi to the hospital for checkup. The kids later mentioned that they saw what they were doing on their nanny's laptop some days back. The nanny pleaded that it wasn't her intention. She explained that she had slept off with her laptop on and she didn't expect the kids to go into her room. Their parents decided to sack her, but they also learned their lesson. From that day on, they gave more attention to their kids and make sure the kids never behaved in such a way again. All parents need to be careful and also prayerful because only with the help of God can we train our children to grow and live the right way. Hope you enjoyed this story. See you in my next story.